the charge port. It has a hard time keeping the charge, and sometimes it acts like it's charging when it's not. So I didn't know if my phone like drained and died out of nowhere. Um,
No, this was me. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is the Jawber Report. We are live. We are live, and we just lost electricity. That was me, and yeah, that all went to shiatsu for a second. Uh, Welcome to the Jawber Report. This is Big D. That way, that way. Yes, you're always the opposite way. It's Big D and MJ here. We're gonna be talking about. It's a week in review, I guess. And
yeah,
we're gonna be talking about what happened in Raw. What happened? We're still processing SummerSlam. I think there's a little bit of a PTSD. So yeah.
a little bit, maybe PTS teeth, maybe. But
It has begun. It has begun.
again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that thumbs up. Turn your notifications on. Share the broadcast. Follow us on Twitter, Jawber Report, um, where you can find some funny posts and wrestling news and chats and all that good stuff.
Good questions to good conversations to start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're trying not to have an angry Twitter, just slightly abrasive.
Nobody likes an angry
Nobody likes
tweeter.
yeah, but it's so easy. Like I got on Twitter, man, and like I saw that Strowman's post. You know how evil he is, and I'm like, you already like the toughest son of a bitch. Like, where are we going from here? Like,
Did you happen to see Bray Wyatt's one of his recent tweets?
uh, I may have, my phone's right there. You have to remind
Talk,
me because
he's talking. Um, where is it? Do, 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 do. Now I got Coca Cabana stuck in my head.
yeah, is it Coca or
Uh,
Copa? You got the adult version, the Coca
it's
Cabana.
called Pump Like Coca. Let's see,
Coca
Bray Wyatt.
Cabana.
I was like, oh, please don't mention Goldberg, and then I'm like, just because I know that he, yeah. So it says, "Dearest Goldberg, don't worry, old friend, we fixed it. Don't listen to what they say. You and I know they're wrong. I forgive you, but please, if you see the red, walk away from it." Dun dun dun. That's it. That's it. So
Uh,
it's just a tweet. It mentions Goldberg. Um, you know what? We'll talk about it. We'll get there. Um, and my thoughts on all this insanity. Hey, Roman Reigns is back. Woo! Yeah, let's get the let's get the sarcasm out.
that was
You know,
beautiful. Like,
he looked he looked great.
yeah,
Um,
just renewed. I don't know. I don't know. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't fucking know. I saw a tweet, I think, or somebody posted a picture somewhere of Stewie. No, not Stewie, but Brian from
Ryan
the
with Randy
with the teeth.
Orton. Yeah,
Randy Orton
Randy.
did that.
Yes, yeah, he tweeted that out.
Dude, I tell you what.
Yeah,
Yeah, Randy Orton. He's pretty cool on Twitter. He was calling somebody out on not selling shit. I think. And then he didn't. Or yeah, like kicking to the head if you can't do it right. And
hey,
if Randy Orton didn't have camera like cuts, I don't think he'd kick anyone right.
right,
Anyway,
right. Yeah,
but he was angry, dude. Randy Orton was angry on Raw. He was trying to prove a point,
that's that,
and
and he did.
and
Um,
and that is where I'm having a problem, and I'm gonna air it out right now. So Drew McIntyre. basically gets nailed in the head hard twice.
Yep.
And I don't know how to sell that except you just don't show up for the rest of the show.
Hmm.
But
That's right.
he is the champion, so he did show up. That was great. Because we, I like. Here was the thing: Keith Lee was gonna lose no matter what. Okay,
Hmm.
even though he was fantastic, I was so excited to see Keith Lee. Um, and I like the fact that he didn't technically lose to Randy Orton, and he just bounced him around, which is great. Because like I don't know why I'm a fan of Keith Lee. He's just a face.
That's that's perfectly fine to be.
But I'm always gonna be calling out these headshots.
Hmm.
Like you get hit in the head. Like I just keep remembering the old school wrestlers. Like if they get hit, they just like they're falling down like a rag doll. And there might be a twitch or two, but mostly just like this dazed look. They're just on the ground. They're not like exerting energy. They're not like or you will if unless you're Vince McMahon, at which point you'll just like shake so weirdly that it was like okay, I buy it just because he's giving it his all to sell that shit. Uh, you have convulsions down on the ground, after a stunner.
I always hated it. I guess it would depend on the person, but I always hated those. Like really, your nervous system is just completely fucked now. Like
And that's Vince McMahon. Like he gets fucked up.
just getting the shocker every god. Uh, well, anyway, yeah.
I know,
Um,
I know. Drew is a champion. I know he's the champion.
right,
Okay,
right. Um,
and
this is kind of weird. It's just. I mean, he should have. I mean, yeah. After that first time, he should have just been gone. Just been gone. Whatever was done was done. It's not like I mean, some of the things with like Keith Lee, when he got, he opened up that contract and he got the fire to the face. He was gone for a whole week.
yeah,
We didn't see him for a whole week, and that was just, but he don't. I mean, he didn't come back with any burns or anything, which I thought they would have at least maybe something,
yeah.
um,
And they risk
like
like
a
sweating the
something.
makeup off. Get my wrist
Yeah,
down.
those kicks to the head and yeah, the way I mean, just I mean, whatever was he. I mean, he did end up getting taken out on the ambulance, so. But it was just a weird way to get McIntyre to get involved in uh, Keith Lee's debut, which he was a little upset by it, but he also respected that he was the champ, and he's not gonna just lay down for somebody. But still, I think that disrupting his debut, I think that's gonna come up in the future as something maybe. Um, it was just really weird to put Keith Lee right into a potentially a triple threat kind of situation. Um, but hey, he has a match at Payback, so good job for Keith Lee. Second matchup on the main roster, and it's going to be a pay per view. So um, we'll see if he wins this one.
Who's he fighting again? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, so I just caught this earlier today. They had released some matches, but he's going to be going up against Randy Orton. Um, yeah, so
Same
that's
face. I was like, wait a minute. Who's he gonna fight?
matches.
Is this gonna be
Uh,
like the what's his face? Bro, um,
oh, Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle. Yeah. Is it gonna be like him?
Oh, hopefully, I mean,
AJ
but
Styles.
we are going to have the Matt Riddle versus Corbin. Um, I believe at Payback. Um,
But they didn't have anything to pay back. Like they didn't start.
yeah, I'm not sure. So I mean, I'm not sure if something's going to happen on SmackDown that might help with that, but um, we'll see. I mean, it's already been what 3 weeks almost. It feels like since we last saw. There's talks of possibly Shorty G getting involved because he's been in that storyline. That's been a weird. That's been a weird thing because you had Baron Corbin and Matt Riddle, and then Shorty G trying to get the King's what was it, King's ransom, and then you had Sheamus and Corbin, and then you got uh, Big E and Sheamus. Now it's just so I think that's gonna end up leading to like I don't know a multi-person ladder match or something for the Intercontinental or some title.
That'd be pretty
I
awesome.
don't know. It's just, but I mean, but Jeff Hardy's got the title, and he's going to be taking on AJ Styles at Payback. That has been named as one of the matches at Payback. Um, yeah, it's just a lot of people involved and a lot of things, and they just keep bouncing from storyline to story, and it's hard enough to keep track sometimes. But at least they're doing something. At least they're doing something.
um, yeah,
Rant.
we just had Raw because like we went through all the pay per views in actually in backwards order, and we just
Yep.
we didn't watch Raw until afterwards, and it was like, oh, okay, so that's all we really have to talk about is Raw. And maybe Big Dog, which I'm just gonna jump into this. This is gonna be all over the place. I want to know what big. I want
Yeah.
to know what Big Dog means. I like. What is that like? The big dog is back, and it's like it just
Right.
like what is that moniker?
So there's a
Like
whole.
Stunning Steve. Like what is stunning about Steve?
Wow. I mean, this this Stone Cold was pretty
It
stunning.
is. Well, when he was stunning Steve,
Was
like what was so stunning
stunning.
about like Mr. Perfect. There's a reason they call him Mr.
Was
Perfect.
right. Well, the whole thing was it was it's his yard. He's the big dog of the yard. Like it's just, and that was going way back when he was feuding with Undertaker. It's like they just keep bringing that back. And I can't. And to be honest, I really think that hurts Roman Reigns a lot. That might be what for me because I find that boring. Um, it's just he's not changing, but perhaps it's people are holding him back from changing. Um, I've digested this a bit. Um, I'm curious to see, are we seeing a heel Roman Reigns? What kind of what? So I mean, I'm really looking forward to SmackDown just to see. I'm dreading his mic. I know he's gonna have to talk, but I'm dreading that. But I'm anxious to see what what kind of Roman Reigns are we getting. And I do have I mean, we do know that it's gonna. Yeah, look, I'm in great shape. Great shape. Veneers. Veneers is the word I was thinking of with his teeth. They look like
Or
veneers, fake
could
teeth.
he have had a mouth guardian that just looks like that?
I don't know. I didn't really. No, I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. Was it like the corrective teeth stuff? I
I
don't
guess
know.
it could be. I don't know how like what happens when you have leukemia. Like I don't know if that affects. I'm sure that that affects something. So I'm wondering if like that's actually to protect his teeth. I mean, look, it
Perhaps
doesn't look right, but I don't know what the story is behind it. Maybe we might find out. We may never find out.
we'll see what Perhaps it's a movie, something for a movie coming up, or I don't know. Just maybe he's the Cheshire Cat in the new It's a Wonderland movie.
He's been eating them Tide Pods, man. He got a lot of bleach. He,
But hey, he looked in great shape, and he made an impact right away. Um, that's gonna definitely help ratings of yeah, Roman Reigns is back. So a little bit more excitement. Um,
So which one is it? Roman Empire or the big dog in his yard?
it doesn't matter to me.
Once again, I
it's,
have to
it's neither.
reiterate the point that Big D is a huge
It's not
fan of Roman Reigns. I mean,
huge. It's a, I don't know. I guess like I yeah. He's not my favorite. He's not my least favorite. It's just it's just he hasn't changed his character at all. No development since he's pretty much come from up from NXT to now. He came up at the same time as
Seth Rollins.
with Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins has changed. Whether it's and he's changed multiple times, whether it's his going from heel to face, um, his appearance, his parts of his character have changed. He was the demon killer, he was the beast slayer, he was he's Monday Night Messiah. Like he's doing something to change and stay there. Roman Reigns just he's still always there, but never changes, and it's just like come on, like or improve on something. Like he's always wearing the same vest. He just now puts. Now he just looks like a Spider-Man. I don't know. Like he's got that R on his chest and a little bit of color, and I don't know. That's just how I feel. But now he's got that shirt. I don't know. Wreck everything and leave. Okay. I don't know. Wreck it, Roman.
His intro song should be Miley Cyrus's "Wrecking Ball."
I came in like a wrecking
That's just
ball.
Roman. He's on.
Oh, sorry, that was Braun Strowman.
You're saying that I know now. Like so yeah. Big D knows all the words to Roman to Strowman's entrance song.
Yes. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that yeah. I think you can't get flagged for copyright there, can you? I don't think so.
Oh, oh.
I like that just the beginning of his entrance. It just blah blah bum bum bum. Like
Uh,
it's it. It's perfect. And that whole match at SummerSlam. Oh, and the Fiend. Uh, I guess the Fiend has a long leash, but we'll see SmackDown. I mean, this is one of the we're talking about possibly moving our podcast to Sundays so we can talk about SmackDown and Raw and also do pay-per-views. Um, but there's some other things that happened on Raw. Uh,
yeah.
like I can't remember any of them, but I'm just kidding. We got Street Profits. We got Montez Ford, high flying, beating Garza, and Ivar coming in and getting his lady. That was awesome.
That's
Like carrying his
just
Hercules.
again.
Ah!
Has Monday Night Raw has 3 tag teams. It seems. I was looking for maybe like a little bit more of a friction between Garza and Andrade. Um,
Wait a minute. He fought. Um, no, he fought.
for
Yeah, no. Ford fought Andrade or Garza. I keep messing those. Oh,
Garza.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
No, I had that right. Okay.
yep, yep. Um, yeah, and then Ivar came because Ivar and him like the whole thing with Ivar that I just that's coming back from the anything you can do I can do better skits that they had and Ivar always had a turkey leg, and if there's a girl there, she was always falling in love with Ivar. And I don't know, is this the Monday Night Raw version of Otis? Like, uh, just all the hotties going after Ivar, and I just don't get it. I don't know. Um,
Oh, it seems to be designed for like comedic relief. So
right, right,
okay.
but let's get a storyline out of this. Like, I'm done with Street Profits won. Like they won. I don't want to see. I don't want to see next week. I don't want to see Hawkins and D'Angelo Hawkins and Andrade fight. Like I don't want. And then um, yeah, I just don't want to see
I mean, y
them
I
fighting.
understand, but you gotta give it to Montez Ford, man. That dude is just like I don't know what he's smoking, I don't know what he's drinking, I don't know what he's taking, but the amount of energy that dude has, and he's just flying around. It's like it.
Yeah, nothing wrong, nothing
No,
against him at
yeah.
all.
You want to see something
I
else?
just I'm just tired of. Yeah, I'm ready for something different to bite.
Yeah, you want to see
Um,
Montez Ford versus Selena Vega, right?
for
Let's try
sure
it.
in a poison match. The loser actually gets poisoned, and we know who did it. It's just there's just a lot. Again, it's another thing where there's a lot of moving parts. You got Charlie Caruso, I think her name is the interviewer. Her and Zelina Vega and Garza got a thing, and then now you got this blonde girl. Now she's involved with all this, and there's that hatred between. So I don't know. Maybe she's training to be a to wrestle. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a match or something, but something needs to happen. We need more tag teams. Ivar seems to be up on Raw by himself. Um, his buddy's down in Raw Underground. Uh, so I don't. It's just a weird. I'm just tired of seeing them fight. We've been seeing Street Profits and Andre and Garza for about going on 5 months.
Yeah, that's all that's going. Well, the girls mixed it up too, though. You
A little
got
bit,
Bianca
a little
Belair
bit.
kicking ass there, taking it to Vega. That was kind of cool. But
Yeah. But then she disappeared and
and just appeared,
um,
and it's like right after that, she disappeared after poisoning. Like she was gonna find out who did it,
yep,
and
yep,
then she did, and then
yep.
she didn't, did she? She just disappeared right before that and came back.
Yeah. She had that little attack on Zelina Vega on her Twitch.
That's right.
Um,
And it's like
and then that was
it's
it.
like,
Last
am I supposed
now
to
she's
watch that too? Like,
no, 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 no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not going.
we
But
saw it.
there's just
So
again many people involved and just there's a lot of fillers that I don't like fillers that don't fill. They just keep it's just empty. It's just like empty fillers. It's
an
like
empty jelly donut.
corn. It does nothing for you. You can or it's like Chinese food. It fills you up. A half hour later you're hungry. And
Well, at least with
uh,
corn you could recycle.
true. True. Comes out the same way it goes in.
And right back.
Payback.
That's right. You're gonna eat the corn out of my shit.
Oh man. Sorry for that.
Why? Oh, you apologizing for me?
Um,
Yeah, we don't cuss here. Beep.
just beep beep beep. Um,
We got hurt business.
yeah, but no, I mean they put on good matches, Garza and Montez Ford, and it's just I just needed something different, someone new getting there. It's just I don't know. I don't know what's missing or who's missing.
Excitement.
Um,
That's what's missing.
yeah,
Storyline. That's
just
what's missing. Like they're poisoning. Like these are all very short term things. Like if they've been fighting for 5 months, you would think they would build a nice little storyline where I don't know. Selena Vega is getting impressed by Montez Ford, and then you have this love triangle with this whatever Bachelorette,
right.
and then with the announcer too, or the interviewer, I forget her name, but
Charlie.
Garza, right, seems to always be inviting her over. It's like there's room for you too, it's like shit like that, and it's like
Right.
you could build that into some serious
Do something.
yeah, like yeah, quadrusum, like and then get Ivar in there, and he is maybe taking the Bachelorette away and all that stuff. Oh no, I'm losing me. I'm losing me. I have frozen everybody, but we'll just keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Keep on.
Ah, just keep on moving.
Yeah,
This
no.
is gonna
So
be a Big D show for a second. I apologize. Well, actually, no, it's a Big D show.
hopefully, um, I'm not. I don't think I'm frozen,
Oh, there you are.
but again, yeah, solid matches. Montez Ford did win that. Um, yeah. What else? The Hurt Business. So was the arm wrestling match between Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews with Mark Henry.
That was great.
Was the um, hey, and Apollo Crews won. Really made Bobby Lashley angry, which was nice.
Well, the way he did it too
I
was
would have
pretty
liked to. Right,
was
right.
pretty funny.
Uh, it was. I would have liked to have seen Lashley leave there on top. Um, Maybe that'll happen next week or something where he gets the little upper hand. Um, I think this is going to turn back into what it was before, back when we had Apollo Crews and Bobby Lashley feud. Um, so
I
again,
thought it was
I don't know.
hilarious, man. I thought it was hilarious how he just jumped in, like how he beat him. Just boom, that was it. He wasn't even ready. They didn't even like they set
Yep,
up as soon as they said boom, got him. I like how he just keeps undermining the Hurt Business, and it's like he's being built into a good character, Apollo. And I don't know. I mean, he may start his own faction, but I like just the fact that he's able to just go and like slinky out of there when they're trying to catch him.
right.
I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. No, you went to go grab the belt,
Whoop.
missed, had to do it again, and he still couldn't catch him. Good attempt though. That was a nice jump, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna be the factor that you know halts Apollo Crews.
Nothing,
Um,
nothing. I think Apollo Crews should
you know,
fly free and just keep undermining the Hurt Business. I think that's a good starting point. Just keep pissing them off, building them up into bad guys, and like a little bit of a joke, just a little bit. But then they go to Raw Underground,
yeah,
to blow off some steam,
yeah,
which was cool. I like seeing Dolph Ziggler again,
yep, yep.
and
Although
he almost got Lashley,
yeah,
but it went the way it's
almost.
supposed to go.
And then you had the guy after he got rid of Ziggler. You can see the guy in the background. They're like forcing him up. He doesn't want to go up there. And Lashley did some sort of kick. I know he missed, but that guy he sold it. That guy sold it. I mean, if you want to go, I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw it
it
or
was
if
great.
it's for you, but Lashley missed that kick bad, and that guy sold it. Just boom down, and he was just done.
Was he
Um,
twitching?
I don't remember. I think he may have. I think he may have twitched. I'm not
Oh,
too
bless
sure.
him.
Um,
That is, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a jobber. Thank you very much. That is one of our kind.
one of our kind. But yeah, I did like. I mean, I didn't mind. They went down there and just. I want to fight. Last year was just pissed. He was just so mad that he had to go to Raw Underground. He had to go down there and
I,
get it out.
it's like I didn't know before. Maybe I'm really not paying attention to Raw Underground, but I didn't realize there was just like a door. Like a yeah,
Right, right.
just go this way.
It's like the broiler.
Yeah, but it's a different door, depending on um like they were in the what you call it, in the training center, right, in Orlando. Now a Full Sail, and it's a different
Yeah,
door. But it's the same
right,
underground.
right.
I don't know. I'm just trying to call
It's
them out.
all under.
Essentially, that's
It's all underground. Hey, at least they constantly have the same.
there is something hokey
Uh,
about it,
you
but
know,
there's something really cool about it too. Like I just it's a little annoying to actually watch and be like, but also really cool.
right. Right. Now it's now it's like, all right, who are we gonna see? Who are we gonna see? What's gonna happen? Um, if they kind of keep smoothing the edges a little bit. Um,
And I like that
I
Shane's
don't know.
there. Like
There's
I
some,
like that Shane McMahon's there.
yeah, and the guard, the door guard there, freaking, he's got to be like 7. He's taller than 7 foot. He's got to be taller than me. That's a big guy. Um, I know that they had talked about him as being, I believe, possibly the tallest WWE wrestler that they've signed,
Yeah. What's his name?
but
I have to find out.
I have no idea. Bill,
Bill. Bill Goldberg.
Bill,
That's his name. Bill or Joe.
mm, Billy Joe,
Billy.
Billy Joberg.
Yeah.
Uh,
Goldberg is one of
yeah,
my
no,
favorite
it was
wrestlers. Yeah.
good. Oh, man, you and your favorite fan,
Yeah, I have some
you're
weird, like,
just
yeah. Did I put Goldberg? I didn't put Goldberg in my Mount Rushmore, did I? I hope not. Kane was on there.
no, you didn't.
I think
Didn't.
Goldberg's my
Kane,
alternate.
man, Austin.
You remember Mount Rushmore better than I do. Uh, Sting. I had Sting in my Mount Rushmore. You had
Oh,
Flair, right? Yeah.
yep, yep. I had
I had
Flair,
Vinnie
Taker.
Mac. You had Taker. I had Vince McMahon. But like, what I
Um,
want is like, you know how in Star Wars, I don't know if you watch Star Wars, but how Obi-Wan Kenobi showed up as a ghost, and then Darth Vader showed up as a ghost too at the very end of the movie. In the original cut, the ghost was the original actor who played at least Darth Vader unmasked, right? He was the older, like Obi-Wan Kenobi was older. In the newer cuts, they changed it, and so now Darth Vader is like young from the new trilogy, and
right.
yeah, that's what that feels like. It feels like I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to search here, and I forgot what I wanted to say. Shit. Let's keep moving. This is live. This is live. Something I wanted to say about that. Oh, what did I want to say? Shit, I could rewind this. I'm trying to search for a Raw Underground guard. Who? There it is. Sorry guys, I am distracted. I'm trying to explain a concept, And oh yeah, I see. So what I meant by that whole thing is I want to wait until Vince McMahon is his oldest age, right before he dies, and that's how I want to like. That's how I want to have him on Mount Rushmore, not in his prime like everyone else, but I want his like he's 90 years old, and he's still got those pecs. Like that's the kind of shit, like his face looks 90, his body looks 30. Like that's the
So you don't have to work on the Mount Rushmore. You can just keep it just
just weather it.
bolder. You don't have to. That's him. That's him.
Weathered. I need to build that now because this is gonna take a couple of centuries. All right, so he's what's his name? 7'3". He's 7'3". Um, he did not budge for two entire segments. It's a performance center recruit, Jordan Omogbe, Omogbin, Jordan. Previously performed as the Giant Ninja. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow, yeah. 7'3". There's very few people that you look up to.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. But as long as I stay above ground, I'm good.
You'll be otherwise you're smelling everybody's
No,
farts.
no, no underground for me.
It's gonna be smoke underground for you. Yeah, you, dude.
That's it. Oh, yeah,
We'll just give you some stilts. Not stilts. Like we'll just give you like
yeah,
just
I guess
what's the other guy? Yeah, what's
platform.
they have those they add like an inch or two on their shoes, on their boots, on the wrestling boots.
Yeah.
So one of the guys from with Big E, um, not Kofi Kingston, but the other guy. Oh God, I forget his name now because he's been gone for a while. I don't even know if he's still there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yes. Um. Ah, jeez. It's your phone.
I know.
Um.
Anyway, he had platforms like his shoes were like about an inch. Like you can see when he's running, like he had really elevated shoes. And they used to do that.
Why can I not think of his name right now?
I'm not searching for you because
Um.
I'm gonna lose my train of thought.
I just freaking got him on WWE Supercard
You just got him
today.
too.
Yeah, on the my it's the highest tiers. Well, it's the second high. There's the second highest tier card, but I just got my first of that tier, and it was man. Why can't I think of his name?
Oh well. Anyway, he is.
I'm horrible.
Yeah, we'll just keep moving.
Yeah, we just got sidetracked a lot right
Big time.
there.
Yeah, with Vince McMahon and Obi-Wan
Xavier
Kenobi.
Woods. Uh,
Xavier
Xavier Woods.
Woods. That's right.
He added a couple inches to his shoes, guys. Uh, yeah. So
All of that. All of that. We just talked about putting Vince McMahon on Mount Rushmore, Star Wars, and Xavier Woods.
did the power go out again? I
Oh
don't
no.
know. I don't
Oh, I
know.
hope not. You should have.
No, no, no. You're good.
You should have. It would have been perfect. Right back on track. But yeah, I kind of enjoy Raw Underground, but it's still kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah. It's still again if they can start shaping it and actually again I mean I don't need that's something where you don't really need storylines, but you still need structure, some sort of structure. Um, I mean, even I don't know if we can talk. No, we're not supposed to talk about Fight Club, but at least there's a rule.
Yeah,
One rule.
what rule?
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. it's it's
But
just
no,
smoking, man. That's all. We just
that's funny because now I heard that there was one of the indie companies that WWE had bought are really taking Raw Underground to heart. It was one of those businesses where they proposed, well, there was like uh, an offer. They proposed whatever, but that's what they do. That was their whole thing was no rules fighting. Um, and now that it's on Raw, all of a sudden because WWE bought them, now they're showcasing like it's just like they're just it's like a huge smack in the face to this company because they were doing that for years and years.
mm,
And you had the likes of Matt Riddle was there, Walter was there. So now like, but it's on the network. It's part of the. It's in the Indies section on the network.
mm.
Um, it's not split. It's the other company. But yeah, so like they kind of took it. I know that that's what they did. That's just
That's
it's
classic
too
WWE.
it's too close. Yeah, yeah. Um, but whatever. If they can make it work, then make it work. But it has some sort of structure to it. You know, something. Well, again, whether it's a roster, um, I don't know. But until then, like you said, it's good. It's weird. There's just something about it that's like, eh. But we'll keep watching it.
Well, we got a um. Paige is just telling us our volume is a little off. See, this is what happens when I go researching and I go off our stream. But today you're pretty loud, dude. You're pretty yeah. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know what the
Yeah,
difference is.
we go that way.
A
Maybe
little bit,
that'll
yeah.
help. Let's speak backside now. Maybe I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
Big D is emoting very loudly. I don't know why mine's in it.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. That's just what you want to hear. Like
uh,
ah, I'm having yeah. So what else is new? WWE took a said they're not gonna do a concept. They bought a company. They're doing the concept, and now the
yep,
company can't really do
yep.
shit.
Nope, nope. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. And it's just like I mean, it is what it is. It's just you know, it's sucky that they would have to do that. Um, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't change my mind. It doesn't change my. It's just that's just a little bit of a little insight on
But that's business, you know. That's freaking business. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna speak louder. That's
exactly.
business. That's business.
Um,
Hello. Sorry.
we had Sasha versus Asuka in a championship rematch. Um, lumberjack. There was lumberjacks. Um, lumberjack matches are just not. I like the old school lumberjack matches, like in the early '90s. Like those are fun. Those are fun. You didn't really. I don't know. It's just
Well,
I don't know.
they were
Lumberjack
losing
matches
the point of the
weird.
lumberjack match back then.
Right. Yeah. Throw them right back in. It wasn't.
It's like
Uh, you weren't really. You weren't really getting involved
God help you
much.
if maybe you might hear the
So,
wind. I don't know. It's starting to wind over here. Um, God forbid he get thrown out back in the day. Oh, boop,
Right.
gone.
Right.
You're gonna get your ass beat. You probably not like they're gonna beat you up. Then they're gonna throw you right back into the ring, and you couldn't run. Ric Flair in a lumberjack match was like that was the thing. Like you say Ric Flair, you're gonna be in this match, whatever. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do my thing. It's gonna be a lumberjack match. Shit, like that was a beauty.
Yeah.
You know.
You want to talk about lumber? Like everybody was out there for a lumberjack match. You had every single superstar or whatever
And
you
they
want
couldn't
to
get
call
out.
them around that ring.
Dude, I think
No,
I just saw a squirrel literally fall.
or was it a flying
Yeah,
squirrel?
dude, yeah. I think a squirrel literally, yep, it's running. Sorry.
No, that's
Literally
good.
just like from the tree, just
No, it's all.
whoop. I'm like, that's too big, and boom, it's a squirrel. Sorry, I apologize. This podcast. I have hijacked this podcast. Let's talk about Star Wars. By the way, just real quick, and this is gonna be off topic, and I apologize again, but we got VR. We got Oculus Quest yesterday. Oh shit! Look at Big D's got a scratcher lightsaber. And dude, I got that Darth Vader game, and I went in, and I haven't really done VR much at all. It's a trippy
Mm-hmm.
experience, man. I got freaking anxiety. Like I got motion sickness. Because like you really feels like you're there, and next thing you know, all these people are walking towards you, trying to shoot you. Darth Vader's coming at you, and you're like sweating bullets, man. It was a trippy experience. Like it's like you can't describe it. It's like you're really there. It was like holy shit. So yeah, I was sweating. I was sweating. It was
Hey,
like lightsaber fighting. Oh dude, it was rough. But it worked out.
nice, nice. Oh, hey, at least.
So yeah. So that happened on Raw. I've been hijacking this, but so Sasha Banks and
Yeah.
Asuka, and things kind of
Yep.
like just.
Yep. Um, there's a change for the tag team titles that are being defended at Payback. Um, Sasha Banks and Bailey are now taking on a team of Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Could this be the end of the titles on them?
Yeah, well, they're heading.
I don't
You
know.
can notice now they're really heading down the pathway that
Right.
none of us saw
That's,
coming.
yeah, oh, yeah, we still haven't seen anything
Not,
coming yet.
not.
Which I'll be talking more about that as well in the future here.
I just have a feeling that that's going to be a tagline that's going to stay with us.
Well, until something comes, like until we see something, I don't know. I can't wait for Royal Rumble. See it coming. There's gonna be a 31st entrant. I can't wait.
You got it done. Yeah, there's going to be yeah. I can't wait for WrestleMania 37. Hey, they're going to have matches. I see matches coming.
Oh
What's
no.
happening?
We've had Dominic and Rey Mysterio taking on Seth Rollins and Murphy. And Retribution comes out and attacks. I I did like Seth Rollins and Murphy got away and they just stood at the top of the ramp and were just like, yes, yes. And like, yeah. And it's just like I was waiting. I just wanted to see maybe like one or two members just bowl after Seth Rollins and Murphy and just see what would happen. I would have loved or even if like someone came from behind and like jumped them and beat them up. Um, I think that would have been cool.
We have a
With
our
Retribution.
stream is currently off. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. It's like we're losing electricity over here. Oh, here we are. We're going. I think we're going. I apologize again. We've been and then we're off again. Uh, been yeah, having some electricity problems going in and out here. Basically, I'm in Denver, but the problem seems to be we're going now. I don't know if that hurricane is affecting anything. We got a storm coming in though. There's some serious wind. You might hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some serious wind coming in.
No,
Uh,
it was pretty crazy too. Really windy all day. We had a pretty decent rainstorm, thunderstorm earlier.
Geez, I don't know what's happening. This
I
is
don't know,
such a
but
weird year, man.
we have the stream hasn't ended
Perfect,
at all,
perfect.
so I don't
We'll
know.
just keep moving.
That's been on the whole time. Um, yeah, again with this whole payback and like retribution is also like another word for payback. Um, are we gonna see something more? Like I just don't know. I mean, I just want to see something soon. Um, I don't want them to drag this out. Like I don't want another month of random attacks, and I just like let's start showing some people. There's thoughts of there's like just there's a lot of rumors going around now, and it's just like okay, you got the word, you got people's attention. Like it's getting more and more attention now, so it's like all right, let's hit it. Let's start knocking pieces together. And there's rumors that Roman Reigns is a part of it or something because the way that he was attacking both Strowman and Wyatt, and the Retribution was doing that the Friday prior. Um, the wreck everything and leave.
Wrecking
Uh,
ball.
it kind of fits it. I don't know. I don't think they have anything in common. Um, but I just want to see. I want to see who these people are. I want to start seeing faces. I just really want to. Yeah. I mean, there's some people I think that are in it. And I just want to know for myself too. Like, um,
Well, the chainsaw guy was you
but
called it. The chainsaw guy was a clear giveaway. It would be interesting to see if there is actually any WWE superstars behind this, like Heath Slater. But I know he's in. Isn't he in DNA now or AEW? Yeah.
yes,
Heath
TNA.
Slater would have been awesome in Retribution. You know, like I don't know. I thought
Yep,
Heath Slater was pretty awesome.
yep. Um, the one guy, and again, like I'm hearing that they're winging it for now. So the people that you see are not like the actual wrestling members, the wrestler members. Although the one guy, and I don't know why he would be in it or anything, but one guy really looked like uh, Dijakovic. Just his body build and just like I was like, man, okay, is that getting
Are they
called up or
creating their
something?
own like faction?
I don't. Yeah, see, I don't know. Or is this all new wrestlers coming from like that chainsaw guy was from Evolve? Like, is this these all these people from outside of the WWE coming in? Um, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Again, new faces would be good. Um, so hopefully something with the whole retribution and payback because payback really wasn't scheduled until um, a couple months ago. Um, so maybe there's a reason. for it. Maybe this is when they'll find out something about maybe retribution and payback have kind of go hand in hand together. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Um,
I'm working on something.
yeah, not too sure anything else out of Raw, really. Um,
Keith Lee. Oh, I well, yeah, we talked about that. I'm trying to do something here. Oh yeah, right there. Oh no, that I'm gonna have to do some more work. This is not gonna be as easy as I thought. Yep, I'm trying to get Roman's face on the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball.
I probably I could whip something up.
I think this is the best I got right now. This is rough. It's rough. I just put it on there with the teeth, with his teeth, those pearly whites. I'll clean it up and then I'll put it on our Twitter. So yeah, those are the pictures that we if we see something funny or goofy or interesting, we'll post it. We're trying to be a little different.
Yes.
Oh, I'll throw that on Twitter though. Um, yeah. So let's talk about. I know SmackDown and Roman Reigns, and that's gonna be an interesting thing to watch. I want to know. Like I'm still having an issue with this big dog thing. Like I can't get it out of my head. It's like it's bothersome. What are they trying to sell with Roman Reigns? Like I don't understand it.
I don't know, it's been forever. So I'm pissed. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I really don't know. It's just, yeah, it is what it is until it's not.
And yeah. And he just comes in and wrecks everybody. I know they're trying to build him up. They've always been trying to build him up. He is like Superman now. Yeah, he's got the Superman punch, right?
Always had the Superman punch, which uh, just that just drives me
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. I'm
Ever since he came, oh man, watch out! About 24,
I'm trying to work Big D's
24 coming
trigger points here.
about 8 minutes. Are gonna have 24 Superman punches, 13 spears, about 25. Ooh, and now a shiny, sparkly
Pearlies.
batch of teeth. Yeah. Oh,
I mean, but this is it.
um,
This is like the King Corbin.
well, that's the thing. Like with Corbin, like he took advantage of the whole big dog thing and actually fed him dog food. Like they handcuffed him to the ring post and they force fed
Oh, I
him
missed that. I need to watch
dog
that.
food.
That would be satisfying. Look
It's
at the smile you have on your face talking about
or
that.
like because that was my last favorite, or not favorite, but that was like my last good like Corbin feud. It was him, Ziggler, and Bobby Roode. They were just messing with Roman all the time, and it got to a point when yeah, they tied him up and the whole the big dog, and oh, there you go, eat some dog food,
Oh,
and yeah, well, just pushing it in his face and just man, but yeah, just like the whole this is my yard, I'm the big dog now. Um,
this is
yeah,
Roman Empire.
well, you're not, you're nothing right now. You're just back.
But he's like one
Um,
of those guys like Baron Corbin. It's like the gimmick is not good. It just, but they are over in a sense that you absolutely just deplore them, which is so
yeah,
so what should
it's
they do? Should they change him into a like he is like a he's a heel face, is what he is.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Just like John Cena, like in a sense of fans hate him, fans love him. They love to hate him. Um, I just think now. I mean, I'm really hoping for a heel because I mean, now that he's back, now it's like we're talking about the future again of you know him getting the title and then him potentially facing The Rock. And there's no way that you're going to go heel or face versus face against The Rock. So I'm thinking this is going to be a heel. Um, Even him going against the Fiend.
But he's already a
It's
heel,
still the people.
really.
Right, right. Yeah. But it's just like he needs to embrace it. He needs to embrace the heel. Um, and he looks it. He does look it. Um, I don't know what it was that he actually looked like he might be embracing a heel turn and accepting it, I guess. Um,
Our stream is down again, man. I
but
am so sorry. It's not receiving any data. I've been having. Oh, it's coming up again. I don't know. Like we've been having issues all day. Oh, it's down now. I apologize. Oh, jeez. This has been nothing but a comedy of errors. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, I'm back. It's in and out, man. It's in and out. I am so sorry about this. Oh, and here we are at 5,000 kilobytes. Oy. I'm sorry about this, man.
I'm sorry, Mother Nature.
Yeah, I will always wonder who the father is in that. Like, who's Winter?
Winter.
Father Winter?
Yes.
That just seems like not quite the best
I don't know.
trade-off.
Thoughts on Mother Nature. Really.
Father nothing. Father has left the building. Hey, YouTube's trying. They're trying. I really am like in the red though as far as streaming. Can't send more than 5,000 kilobytes per second. But we are sorta we're choppy, but we're going.
Okay.
So
Uh, so with the, I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to. I mean, like I understand your frustration, but it's like your frustration is my frustration about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Um, like you said, like no, I mean, he's been the big dog, and it's just like that's what he is. And who was the one that was yelling it? Who was the one repeating it? Michael Cole. Um, he can't change anything. So just it's not big dog. So until Roman Reigns actually says something else, he's gonna be the big dog. And hopefully he accepts this whatever change it is, and they can stop calling him the big dog. And again, it's up to the commentary. To be honest, it's they're the voices that
oh
we
my
are
god,
hearing.
yeah. It
Uh,
feels so like I feel rape is a strong word, but I can't think of anything else that's like that forceful that it feels like the big dog is here and Michael calls the big dog. You're like, oh my god, like this just sounds so wrong. But that's just it. Like that's what's like. Look, it's making us even talk about it. It's making me talk about it. Like it's that Baron Corbin thing all over again. It's like it's not a good character, but that's part of it that's working.
But at least Corbin like knows, like he embraces that character, and he makes you hate. Like he's successful in that character. Roman Reigns is just this character that
You know who Roman Reigns is? Dude, I just
it's
smacked
not
the
it's
fly
not
again.
only only you can catch him. Only you can catch him.
Oh,
Pretty soon I'm not gonna be just hitting him.
I keep smacking him. I was
Yeah,
talking
pretty
actually,
soon.
and just went over. But Roman Reigns seems to be the character that's his character is the bad character that's being shoved down our throats by the corporate. That is his character. Like
Yep.
so now they're like,
Yep.
we just want you to be you.
That's for business. It's for business. He's been the best for business, for a long time now. There's been just Roman Reigns is going to be the champion. He's going to be the future champion. Even when he has the championship, he's our future champion. Well, he's a champion now, but when he loses it, he's going to be he's our future champion. It's just like, just go away already. Like I was kind of, to be honest, I didn't care if he left, if he did not come back, just because it's like they're just so set that I don't like. Okay, then all right, now show me something I did not see coming with Roman
Oh,
Reigns,
the teeth.
please. That's I don't know. I saw them. That's the first thing I saw. I saw them coming way before. I think I saw them before his spear. Um, I don't know. Show me something new
They might.
with
They
him.
might. They might
Otherwise,
before we just badmouth it. They might. Um,
this match, it's no holds barred triple threat match at
which is this Sunday,
Payback.
right?
Yes,
So this
yes,
Sunday
this
we're going
Sunday.
live for Payback.
This yes. Um, and to be honest, I would not be surprised if Reigns gets the title Sunday. Um, After thinking it over, hearing other people's opinions on like people that don't necessarily hate Reigns like I do, hearing their thoughts on it, I can I can see him winning the title, but Wyatt not losing it. Because with it being a triple threat match, Reigns can beat Strowman and still become champion. Um, and I think that might be um, what happens. Um, Again, I still think Alexa Bliss is going to have something to do with the
All right.
story.
Are you sure of that to the point where you're willing to put that in the wager for our predictions? We need a
What?
tiebreaker
Which part?
that she
Which
shows
part?
up for the match.
The, the ooh
Like it's weird because she didn't show up at all. It was like she was just in the ring at one
but
point, and then they like scraped it, so she wasn't there the last week. And now, if she
yes,
shows up again, it's gonna be
there's been
what the.
yeah, there's been a couple things that she was on Twitter and sending weird stuff, as if the whatever storyline got thrown away because Roman Reigns came back. I still think there's more to it. Um, but it's just gonna be, I don't know. I want her. I don't. I'm not sure if this has ruined her having a connection with Wyatt, or if she's like still just gonna go through her change, but it's just gonna be
she'd be a
separated,
cool sister
and
Abigail.
it's um. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know if we're ever gonna see a Sister Abigail. Yeah, I don't know. Um, oh man, do I put that in wager form that she's gonna show up?
That's what you're saying, no?
Um,
Did I mishear that? Were you just talking about SmackDown?
well, no. I was talking
I'm just
about.
trying to make it
I
interesting,
just.
then. That's all. I'm trying to make it interesting because I want to see. I want to hear you talk about Roman Reigns like it's your most favorite character ever. Like it's like a love letter to Ric Flair.
I'm gonna need to be. I might have to be drugged up. I don't know.
I think we're
Um,
gonna write for each other. We're gonna write punishments for each other to read.
I'm just gonna write like little love letters to.
Dear Roman, I have visited your empire, and it's very. I love your pearly gates. I don't know. That's all I got. You're the greatest wrestler
Yeah,
ever, and I want to have your children, even though that's not possible. But I'm hoping with science. Oh, is that too much?
I have no idea. I lost
Oh,
you there. I lost you.
okay, okay.
I lost you.
I'm going deep, man. No pun intended. I guess pun intended. I don't
You can go deep with Roman
know.
much as you want.
Oh, dear Roman Reigns. Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, I just like I said,
You get to write King Corbin for me if you want.
it's so hard to really describe and understand.
It's just hatred.
Like it's just I don't know. It's not. You just need to do something different. I'm tired of the same Roman Reigns, the same. It's just like he doesn't know how to have a different story line with anyone else. It's always the same story, just different people. Um, but
Yeah, we are so payback, dude. That's coming this Sunday, and we need to see SmackDown before are all the matches finalized. We need to check that because we might need some predictions.
I'm not sure about finalized. Um, but you
You
got
can hear my typing. Sorry.
Sasha, Sasha and Bailey versus Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Apollo Cruz versus Bobby Lashley. Um, the no holds barred triple threat match: Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman,
Keith Lee
um,
and Randy Orton.
Roman Reigns, Keith Lee, Randy Orton. Um,
Yeah, The Fiend, Roman
um,
Reigns. That's a no holds barred for the
so
Universal Championship. Yeah.
no holds barred. It was like falls count anywhere. It was no holds barred as well. But it just,
I mean, like no holds barred, you would think that'd be like literal wrestling holds, like uh, I don't know, crossface, a crippler crossface, which is I guess a legit hold, but you can just like you can lock it in now. It's like that's what it sounds like, right? No holds barred, but it's really just anything goes.
yeah, it's just extreme rules. It's extreme rules match.
We're
I don't know.
slowly
But speaking of no holds barred, have you ever seen the movie
no holds barred. No,
No Holds Barred with Zeus? Do you remember Zeus? Do you remember
no, I'm gonna check
Zeus?
this out.
Big big black guy. He had a feud with Hulk Hogan. And then they turned it and ended up being a Hollywood movie.
Oh
No Holds
yeah,
Barred.
Tom Lister.
Yeah, that was dude.
Yes, I see him with the crazy eyes.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah, Lister,
yeah,
Tom Lister
yeah.
Jr. Lister's role was Zeus, a brutal monster heel, no holds barred, inspired a feud in the WWF during the latter half of 1989. Lister was billed as Zeus, the human wrecking machine, and used the same monster heel gimmick in his matches by no selling his opponents more lethal moves, also known as Goldberg. Zeus would shout, ah, ah, and pound. Really? It's written, ah, ah. And pound on his chest during interviews and matches and sometimes mispronounce wrestlers' names, such as referring to Brutus the Barber Beefcake as Beefcake Barber. That's your Wikipedia. Uh,
I don't remember him. I don't talk as much. But yeah, no, this
Beefcake.
is yeah, he was a monster. Uh, but anyway, no holds barred. Um, again, and like, and then, you know, and I think of you of, you know, as like, you know, again, Bray, like the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. They don't need. He doesn't need the title. So, and obviously Roman Reigns does. Um, so if they want to take it off him, that's fine. But don't make him lose. Don't make the Fiend lose. Don't make sure he's not the one being pinned. Um, unless you know he makes them pin him. Like like what if he did that? What if he did that? Like so everybody out there we've next MJ has this
It
now
is
you can
our idea,
explain
brother. It is
um,
our idea.
but just imagine he just lays waste and then all of a sudden he just takes Roman Reigns' body
Takes
and
it.
just plops it on top. One, two, three, and then he just gets up and just where the lights go out and
Oh,
then he's gone. And
oh,
the title like
that would
in place of
immortalize the Fiend.
is the title is the world title.
Oh yeah, he lays it on him. He lays it and
It's, you know, and then Wyatt's gone, and then the title is in the spot of where Wyatt was,
oh,
and Reigns
oh,
like yeah, like
that would be. I mean, it just that Fiend is like when he was feuding with Seth Rollins was fantastic. I loved it because he would just no matter what Seth Rollins did, he like I mean this was just like a horror character, like a horror movie boogeyman, right? And no matter what he did, he would just keep coming back. He was throwing like the toolbox. He was throwing everything on the Fiend, and the Fiend still came out and won the match. He took like I don't know 10 face stomps. He took all of that head stomp,
yep,
and and slowly
yep,
he is
there it
deteriorated. Like as far as like character, he still hasn't lost, but he lost to Goldberg. Now that was a one-off match, and it was believable in the sense that Goldberg also beat Brock Lesnar in that time. Does that make sense?
right,
Goldberg doing that was ridiculous, but it was at least believable. So
right. Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, he can lose, but it's like there's just always a way that he can always lose and not lose that whole mystique. Like, the whole thing with Rollins. I mean, a lot of people took that to heart because that was his first loss. But that was also his referee's decision. But he still survived, and he got right back up. It's like he let everything happen. So in a sense, he let Rollins win, um, just to screw him in the end. Um, so again, like I mean, I'm accepting the fact. I mean, I might call it right now that Reigns wins the title at Payback. So I kind of just don't. I don't want to see Reigns and the Fiend. I don't want to see that. Reigns and Strowman. sure, but I don't want to see the Fiend in Reigns. Um, I want, I'd like to see him back into that, you know, be the hunter, hunting, and he's done. I think he's done his. Well, who knows? Perhaps he's not done with Strowman either. Um, and then that's kind of where, you know, Otis comes in and cashes in and beats Roman Reigns. Like that's more believable to me than him coming in and cashing in on either Wyatt or Strowman. Uh, yeah. So, but either way, I don't want Roman Reigns close to the Fiend after this Sunday. Um, at least not yet. Maybe in the future still because the Fiend is not done with him. But this can be just be another part to that circle that Wyatt will come back around to eventually. It's just we need to get past next WrestleMania. That's the only thing I want to do with Reigns because it's already set in stone pretty much. Um, Essentially, like what's going to happen, and so I just want it to happen, get it over with, and then yeah. So that's my whole get up on Reigns. That's my prediction. I'll write it down right now that Reigns is leaving Payback as Universal Champion.
Whew, okay, so we're
Um,
starting. Okay, so we, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing predictions for Payback. This is happening
that's
right
just
now, which is okay.
that's it.
I have to think about this. I have to think about this. I'm gonna flex.
I don't expect a prediction coming. I mean, like you said, we still have SmackDown coming up. It's just it's kind of like your predictions of what you want to happen. Even though I don't. That's what I want. And I just really hope that uh, I can just Roman Reigns can make me happy
Just
and
get out
just
of the way.
beat that title and just go off and leave us alone.
Because
And
he can pin Strowman,
yeah,
right? Yeah, and win the
yeah,
title.
yeah, yeah.
So because the Fiend doesn't need the title, which is why did you
No,
give it to the Fiend in the first place at SummerSlam? Like because you
I
couldn't have just thrown Roman Reigns in.
mm, oh wait,
Yeah,
at
like
SummerSlam.
like yeah, I guess Roman Reigns coming in was kind of sudden. Like this wasn't something where, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think this was only a matter of like a couple of days ago. I mean that because I mean less than a week ago there was talks that he was done completely and he was going to that he was going to go to
That's
AEW.
probably why. That's
Um,
probably why he's back. You didn't see it
like
coming.
right, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I just hope there's more that we haven't seen coming.
Okay, so here's I'm having a difficult time with this match. I really am. Like I'm looking at the card. I'm looking at these guys, and this is a really tricky freaking situation, really, because you have Bray, or you have the Fiend, who he can take it or leave it, the title, even though he wanted what was on Braun Strowman's shoulder. And I'm adding this just for you, because I still think that just he wanted the damn title, and for him to lose it so quickly within a week, and like I don't think feuding would like he would so they would still feud. Like I don't understand how this is gonna separate. All three of them are gonna feud. Like so now Roman Reigns just threw himself in between Strowman and the Fiend and the feud that they were building up. Are they gonna team up and like I mean that would be awesome because that would just team
I,
up and destroy Roman Reigns.
I,
Yeah.
Strowman, yeah. I think this is a way to do that. Kind of like where again, on last week on SmackDown when Retribution was there, like there's that moment of the Fiend and Strowman are like on team up right now and just destroy Retribution, but the Fiend ended up just waving goodbye and disappearing and letting them beat up Strowman. But I think this kind of you know this attack on both of them is like, all right, now we both have a reason. I think this is a way to start putting together a new faction, like a new Wyatt family. Um,
Hmm.
and it's like if they're, I really feel that he's not done with Strowman, but maybe in a sense they'll have. Hmm. See, I don't know. Like I'm kind of torn because I still think Wyatt could still torture or do stuff to Strowman while at the same time him and Reigns are maybe doing something together. Uh, like Strowman's not done changing and Wyatt's not done changing him. I don't know. Um,
You know what's great about this situation is that they have made it so it's really difficult to just predict the winner. Uh, yeah, they've made it more intriguing. They made it more
right.
interesting. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Because if we went like six for six for NXT, so that was a little disappointing. So if we're trying to be like, okay, WWE do something, they're doing something, man. They're putting this is a high like very unlikely trio to yeah, dude, it's a very odd match, and you're like we're trying to think like booking wise, where they're gonna go, what they're gonna do, and that's great. So I am excited about this match, even if it's not like the most like I don't know entertaining thing. It is exciting from the fact that we can't predict what's gonna happen. Like we're really gonna watch, and we could be disappointed, like we were with the Fiend and Strowman match. Um, but yeah, that was difficult to pull off anyway. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, anyway, anyway,
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
Um,
I don't know. Like, I just know that Strowman is not the one who's gonna run with the title in this, and so it's between Roman Reigns and the Fiend, and Roman Reigns would make
right.
perfect sense because they're like, if you're gonna make him into this gigantic asshole heel, you just give him the title because that is the character he's playing. He's playing that freaking uh, everything
Right.
was given to me character.
So, I mean, you're telling me that if CM Punk came back, you're telling me that you wouldn't have him win that Universal
If
or
if
any
if he
title,
if he came back
then
like
like
for this,
right, like his first match will be a title match, and he's gonna win it. There's no doubt. Like that's just how I feel with Reigns. It's just like we're coming up to the end of the year, and now it's like we're almost close to like the months of leading up to the road to WrestleMania, and so it's like they gotta start planting seeds. Like I mean, but with Roman Reigns, it's just he's gonna be the champion no matter what. So it's like do it now, and then whatever.
do it
I mean,
now.
I just yeah, do it now. I will point out uh, after Payback, the next pay per view is September 27th. WWE Clash of Champions,
Which they should call the payback
which
that because it's literally every single match is a championship except Keith Lee and Randy Orton.
um, but so that, and then the Clash of Champions, that's in which cross brand champions fight each other. That's where I was kind of hoping for the Orton winning a championship, um, and then going against the Fiend. Like that was a month ago or so when I was talking about that. That's obviously not happening now. So it's like But could it possibly? I mean,
Big B,
no, it
you
won't
gotta
be.
admit they
I don't
got
know.
us. They got us.
Yeah, yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't want. Again, I just don't. I don't want Roman Reigns, and I don't want a Roman Reigns feud with the Fiend or even Braun Strowman. Really, to be honest, it's like do whatever you got to do and move on from both of them. Like, um, yeah.
I think what you're gonna see is a feud between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, and because Roman Reigns doesn't want a championship, like he wasn't telling him I want the belt at SummerSlam. He just wanted to hurt both of them. It was just the big dog. It's his
Well,
house. It just it doesn't make any. Well, okay. I thank you WWE. You really made us think. I'm gonna say the Fiend retains the title. I'm gonna say the Fiend retains the title, and the Fiend is gonna branch off, going to get with somebody else, and Roman Reigns and Strowman are gonna be in a feud because the there's no reason to build Strowman like they did, and it was almost a heel versus heel match at SummerSlam. So I
hmm.
think Roman Reigns and Strowman are gonna go at it, and the Fiend is gonna actually be the one who will retain the title in the end. And it's like I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I think the Fiend is gonna like he may pin Strowman or something. Roman Reigns won't, or Roman Reigns and Strowman will get at it. And I'm also picking, so it's different from you. This needs to happen. Okay, so you it's locked in. Well, is it locked in? Big Big D
For
is
me, it
picking
is.
Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
and I'm picking the Fiend to retain the championship. So for that match, I think we've said enough. I'm excited to watch it, though. I'm really, really excited for this Sunday for that match. Now, shall we go to the
But
Bailey, Sasha Banks, and Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax?
I don't think so. I don't really.
You don't want to
Not
so
yet.
you want to predict
I
them
don't.
when like on Sunday then?
Yeah, no, no. I was just saying. I'm just gonna. I was just throwing it out
Right.
there. That's my whole thing. Reigns. I was like a kind of. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm done with Roman Reigns. Just give him the title and
Leave the
please just give him the title now and just go to a different route or just let the Fiend and Strowman just lock out. Like just leave him alone. I don't want anything extended. I mean, if it ends up being Strowman, okay, but as far as the Fiend and Roman, I do not want to see anything.
I don't think you're gonna see the Fiend and
Oh,
Roman because Strowman and Roman Stro Strowman and Roman. That's gonna be the feud. Strowman and
it's like
Roman.
so that's the whole thing. Like Roman Reigns had said so at SummerSlam he tells Strowman that you are not a beast without you. You wouldn't be a beast without me or whatever. Pretty much saying Strowman wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for
Yes.
Roman Reigns. He tells and then he ends up telling the Fiend that he can't handle or that's just the mask on your face. You can't handle the responsibilities. That's my title. Like, so he is going after the title. Like, and he's saying, like, it's my title. You can't handle the responsibilities, blah, blah, blah. So he's trying to make it a little personal, but it's like, you're not, you haven't, like, you're talking to Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend. Like, you're just talking as, like, whatever. So and this because like that was one of the Wyatt family's best feuds was the Shield versus the Wyatt family. They put tons and tons of good matches together. Um, and it's just there's too much Roman Reigns.
By the way, this so
And
for the punishment, this round, I think we're gonna write each other. So I'm gonna write Big D's punishment, which is gonna be a love letter to Roman Reigns. I hope you're okay with that. First of all, I have to ask, like, I you see,
that's fine.
this is a
I'm not,
razzing thing. We're just like we're trying to make it fun.
whether or not it sounds believable, um,
This this is just like karaoke,
I can
man.
still write up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Aren't you a love
It's just
song?
like karaoke. I hope it's
Oh,
bad. Yeah. I Big D's.
yeah, no, I saw. As far as all the predictions, yeah, that was just the early. I just want to get it over with and just say yes, that's my pick. That's what I want to happen.
All right, all right.
Um,
I was ready for Bailey, Sasha, and Baszler and Nia Jax. I already have my prediction. I'm up. I'm gonna lock
I
that
think we
prediction in right now. I'm throwing this
okay.
in. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are winning this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All
gonna
right,
go with.
there it is. What else? Apollo
But,
Crews versus Bobby Lashley. We don't have to go there if you don't want to predict them all, but
I mean, because this that stuff has already happened
yeah.
on Monday, so uh, I'm gonna. Let's go Lashley.
Oh, big D. All right. I'm going Apollo Crews. Yeah, you're gonna lock that in.
Hold on. I'm gonna start writing these down here.
Big D's our official scorekeeper. He's very kind. He gives everybody a point when we're tied. We make the same prediction. We all get a point.
So I picked Roman. You
The
picked
Fiend.
the Fiend. Okay. Oh man, it's the first time I haven't picked the Fiend.
Well,
Roman. Damn you.
I tell you what, man, I picked against him last time, and that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Never pick against the Fiend.
All right, Baszler. I got Lashley. We got Cruz. Okay, we got Keith Lee versus Randy
I'm
Orton.
picking Randy Orton.
Uh, Randy Orton.
Oh,
Uh, I'm gonna go.
I haven't locked it yet.
Oh, oh,
I haven't locked it yet because I've just thought about this. How awesome it would be for Keith Lee to come in and, but it's too early. It's too early for Keith Lee, so it's gonna be a good match. But Keith Lee's probably gonna get disqualified by um, the champ. Yeah,
McIntyre again.
McIntyre. Okay, I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
Orton.
that's.
Lock it. Lock it. Thank you.
We both locked in Orton for the same exact reasons. And we don't want people. We have not discussed any of
No,
this.
not at all.
I just think I just think someone's gonna rub the wrong way, and perhaps McIntyre in the future loses the championship to Keith Lee.
That would be Keith Lee is he's just charismatic, man. I think he's outside the Fiend, he's like right there is one of my favorite guys.
Okay. Are there any other
That's
matches?
all so far. I'm not sure that we might get something more from SmackDown. Are we getting I keep calling him Bro now. Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle and Corbin, I'm not sure.
So far, this is all
Um,
I can see as far as the card.
I was just going off of
Oh,
a YouTube video that I saw earlier with predictions.
Pages and Pathways just commented with peaches, and for a second I thought those were butts.
Oh, they are juicy.
Juicy peaches. Pages and peaches. All right.
Perhaps. I think the what did I see? Jeff Hardy, AJ
Oh
Styles,
yeah.
possibly. I guess that's something that might be confirmed on SmackDown. Um, but I mean, as far as Raw, so we have a tag team.
Pages is giving us ass. She's I'm giving y'all
Oof.
ass. I think it's like I'm giving y'all shit. It was held for review, but I approved it because we don't censor here. Yes, we do.
We might potentially see a Dominic.
Murphy?
Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna see any. I don't think you're gonna see anybody there because they got beat up pretty badly by Retribution. So I don't think you're gonna see anything there, which might be good. Which might be good. Maybe separate the Rollins and he can continue. There's a couple of little possibilities of um, Heavy Machinery versus Miz and Morrison because they've been feuding a little bit. But yeah, as far as Raw, I believe those are all the Raw matches. Um, but
That's why I don't think it's a complete card. But for right now, we got all the matches that I can see locked.
we don't know for sure.
Right now, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm gonna write that letter. I'm gonna write that out. Okay, it's no more than a paragraph. Okay, this is not gonna be a magnum opus. Um, so basically, I think our punishment this time around is Big D's gonna write like you can be a sentence, it can be a paragraph, uh, and he's gonna write up something that I'm gonna have to read about the wrestler I despise, Burger King Corbin. And on the other hand, if Big D loses in his predictions, I'm writing him a letter of utmost esteem to one paragraph, no more than a paragraph, to his favorite wrestler of all time. Yeah, that's it. That's the face right there. That's what I'm looking for right there. Ah, he broke him just a little bit, just a little bit. Roman Reigns. So I think also, so yeah, we're near, we're like hour 45 here. So, and I'm also at 14% battery, so this is perfect. Lastly, so we were doing karaoke before. It turns out that those videos uh, are okay, but they cannot be monetized. So we don't necessarily get a strike against it, but we also can't
Mm-hmm.
use whatever our liking and all our stuff to make any dough with karaoke. So here's one option that what we
Right.
can do is we can do karaoke separately, like stream it separately right after the pay per view, and not
Uh-huh.
monetize it. So if we
Right.
still want to do
Right.
karaoke, I think that's going to be our way around it. And now that I said that, I should probably edit it out. I just gave Google like, here you go. This is what we're doing. Oh, boop. We don't want to infringe upon anyone's copyright. It kind of sucks because it's like part of culture. it's part of society. A lot of these songs, and you can't really even spoof them or enjoy them because so many people have so many claims on it. Um, but I understand. So we're coming up, and all of that is said. We're looking for suggestions. Anybody, and I think we're gonna ask Twitter too. We're looking for a suggestion for punishments. Uh, we're not gonna go
Yeah.
crazy. This is gonna This is not nothing crazy.
I'm always down for like the food things. If you want to eat something nasty or something like that,
Oh yeah.
uh, that's
If
always a
if
thing.
you if you
Um,
bet that Roman Reigns is gonna win a match, you have to. If he doesn't, you have to eat some dog food afterwards.
oh
You're
man,
like, wait a minute, I didn't think this through. Oh,
I
this
mean,
dog food is
I would,
nasty. It's like if I run out of dog food, like I just tell my
uh,
dog, just lick your ass, dog. It's better. I mean, I wouldn't know that, but I assume it's better. Anything's better than dog food. All right. I can see that. Like, is that what you meant?
not eating dog. Yes, no,
Just one
not
bite. No, no,
assholes.
no.
But
Can
food or
you
something.
imagine?
Yeah.
You have to lick a dog's asshole.
Uh,
Oh,
oh,
and you gotta say woo.
you gotta do it to Roman Reigns. Theme music.
Oh my god. Well, we can't play it. You're gonna have to sing it, Big D.
No, it's fine. That's fine,
I
dude.
just love it.
I
We
sing it
have a
better.
new running gag. Big D's got the he sings Braun Strowman's. That's right. He knows it so perfectly. He knows every word to that song. Oh,
Okay. Okay. Well, let me.
this is exclusive on the
Oh,
Jawber
beautiful.
Report, everybody. You haven't seen this kind of talent ever. That was beautiful.
You see
That was
that?
beautiful. It was like, oh, I don't know. I think we're gonna end it there. I can't. There's, there's nothing for me to say. That's beautiful. Did you just have a guitar there, or
Uh,
was that just like you weren't planning this, were you? There's no way you could have.
no, no. I thought about it. I'm like, oh wait, what can I? Oh, I'll just grab. Like I was looking for I was gonna grab something for like a mic. I was like, oh wait, a guitar is way better.
You
So,
just that was like a rock concert, except Jawber Report concert.
yep.
All right,
yep.
I think we're gonna end it here. I I don't want to ruin this beautiful moment. Thank you, Big D, for yeah. I don't know what to say.
Except for if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit those notification buttons. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Jawber Report. And we will be back Sunday night, I believe 7
Oh yeah, it's
p.m.
gonna be a late night.
So, um, but yeah, thank you again. I'm Big Dan. This is MJ, and we are the Jawber Report.